Well, today we're just hanging out with my friend. Where are you from?
North Dakota.
North Dakota. And
Yes, sir.
can you tell us how you feel?
Well, I feel great.
And how did you feel when we first met? And how long ago did we meet?
Well, it's over a year ago now, and yeah, I had sore joints and even heavier than I am now.
Okay.
And this might not have anything to do with anything, but I was depressed a lot.
It has a lot to do with everything.
Well,
Magnesium. Yeah.
but no, I got my wife on this, and we're.
Tell
all
me
fired up.
something. When people say I felt depressed about something, what happens there? What kind of feelings do you get?
Well, as you get older, you feel like you don't have as much worth anymore,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't like that feeling. And I've always been in sports, so I always did a lot of exercise. So when my joints started hurting,
Oh.
I did less of that, and so this has got me back into tennis and volleyball and a few things
Awesome.
like that.
This is
So-
cool. Yeah.
So anyway, I'm just really excited about the superfoods, and
So tell us what
Yeah.
you do. Tell us what you do. You do a smoothie in the morning.
oh yes, I do a smoothie in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes if I've done a lot of exercise or whatever, I'll take another one in the afternoon.
Lift you up, yeah, like what do they call it? After workout.
Yes,
Yeah.
after a workout, and I come in really dead tired, and
And what about your wife? Has she experienced anything?
oh yes, she didn't at first. She was pretty hesitant to get involved with this, but as I kept taking it, and I think she just saw that I was feeling better and had a better attitude about it.
Uh-huh.
So then finally she got into it, and now she told me this morning, you make sure you get over there and
Yeah, it's like they keep track of different things women do, and they can see, and they say, I know my husband. He only used to take out the trash once a week without being told. No, but anyway, have you been to the doctor?
yes.
And what does
yes.
the doctor say?
I went to the doctor, and because I needed some blood work, because I had, that's another thing, I had an issue with high blood pressure and things like that, and he was just amazed. In fact, he made a comment. He says, "You're going to live forever," and so I was anxious to tell you about that because my blood pressure was down, and he cut my medicine way back, and maybe I'll get rid of all of it. We'll see.
Maybe, yeah. And I tell people, they'll tell me, I'll ask them a very important question because it's part of everything that I do. I believe that people should have self-worth, and I think the world strips us of this every day. Only the doctor can help you. Only the carpenter can do that job. Only the plumber can fix the plumbing and things like this. And we start to let go of being able or thinking that we can do things, or build that project from Home Depot for the grandkids and things like this. And I think that it's very valuable to ask them, well, who cured you? Because people think, well, we're going to go get cured, but they really don't know the truth. I'm not going to tell them at first, but the cure, you brought it in the door. The cure is your body. It just needs the right tools to do it. So then I ask them, well, who cured you? And they'll 99% of the time, they'll be so appreciative. We hadn't talked about that issue, and they hadn't heard it before, and they'll say, you cured us, and God. And I say, well, I believe that you, not God, cured you. You, with God's help, okay, cured yourself. Now, who's the best doctor in the world? If they say I am, but yet I'm not even a doctor. I'm a mechanic. I say, who's the best doctor in the world? And they'll say, well, they'll shy off from the conversation. And I say, wait a second, you've had cholesterol for 8 years, okay? And your doctor was your doctor. And now you have 0 cholesterol after 1 month, okay? So who's the best doctor in the world? You are. So we start to get a sense of self-worth, and then we just take off like riding a bike. You know, a lot of people go for probiotics because they're on regimens of antibiotics, and that'll kill off. And then you start seeing, hey, this makes sense. I'll just keep doing this, and if you have any questions, you can just call me. Yeah.
That's great.
Well,
Yeah.
what are your plans for you taking off today?
Yes, in fact, for the first time in 3 years, I've got two beautiful granddaughters, and they're small. They're like 3 and 6, and they
Uh-huh.
wanted a playhouse. Well, when I get up north, I'm going to start building them a playhouse,
Yes.
and it's a project that I haven't been able to do just because I haven't felt up to it.
Yes.
And so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of things going on this summer. I got a couple projects in my house. I'm going to do some building, and I got a race car.
Oh.
That I'm going to run. Well, not. I'm talking about an RC race car.
Okay.
And I got it down here, and my grandsons can hardly wait for me to get home.
Oh,
'Cause
cool.
we're going to do a little racing with the race
Awesome,
car.
awesome. And I see these commercials on TV. Hey, grandpa, let's go out and play. Well, your grandpa can't play. Well, if you take Lymphoca or some stupid name from a pill, oh, you'll be out there and the sun is shining, and then everything is great again. But then come the side effects. Oh, your back may hurt, and all the side effects increasingly get more and more. Do you feel any side effects?
No,
None.
no.
None. And I tell people you're wrong. You do have side effects, a lot of them, but they're all positive.
Yeah.